everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be trying out and practicing my skills with watercolor. Here I have specific watercolor paper that I'm going to be using in this video. I don't get to use watercolor that often, and so that's why I wanted to dedicate a video to just practicing and trying to use it. I did a little bit of research beforehand on different techniques with watercolor, and so I really just wanted to take some time and try practicing and painting some watercolor paintings, and so that's what I'm hoping to be doing today. I have my paint, the paper, and these water brush pens and some extra water on the side. So for the first painting, I kind of sketched out my design, trying to be very light with it, and put a coat of just water so that the paper would be wet when I'm putting on the watercolor. For this first idea, I wanted to do something that I do a lot, and I wanted to do a type of silhouette painting, but the only color I decided would be the bottom portion of the dress. I wanted it to look like a flowing rainbow, and to be honest, this might be my favorite of all of the paintings I did in this video. It was the first one I did, and to me it felt like one of the better ones that I did today in this video. I just really enjoyed doing it. I thought it was really pretty. I really liked how it turned out. I wanted to keep making more that were pretty much just like this, but I really wanted to try doing different things, and so I just kept it to this one. But moving on from that one, I decided to do a butterfly, and normally when I would do this kind of, it's also another silhouette painting, I guess. Normally I do the silhouettes in black, but since I do that all the time, I decided to go for another neutral color, so I chose brown, because I was going to have a rainbow color all around the butterfly, so I really wanted a neutral in the center, and so that's why I chose brown for the butterfly. And I wanted to use the sponge that came with my watercolor set, but it didn't really give any texture. I'm still not sure if it was the way I was using it or if it was just the sponge itself, but it didn't really give a different effect to the paper, to the paint. I actually like how this one turned out. It's just very simple, to be honest. For the third page, I really wanted to try painting some flowers. I've seen so many very beautiful watercolor flowers painted, and I really wanted to try it. And at first it felt like things were going well, but then very quickly I kind of got out of control with the water and the paint, and it just kept getting worse and worse. And there were so many times where I wish I would have stopped, where I could have saved it, but I ended up just keep going and adding more water and more paint, and so I really just ended up messing this one up. And it made me very sad because I was actually very excited with how it was going, but then as you can see, it's just starting to turn into a big blob of pink color. This is probably my least favorite of the paintings I did, just because it came out so horribly wrong. And I really didn't know how to fix it or make it any better. And so I decided to try again, just to try to start fresh. And it was honestly about to go in the same direction. It started to get very big and out of control, so I left it as it was and moved on to the next painting. For this next painting, I really wanted to do a kind of galaxy look, but at least for me, it was really hard to do that with the watercolor paint. And so I went back and forth many times to blend in the dark blue and the purple and the black and the gray into a kind of dark night sky. And then I kind of just try to make a white crescent moon in the center, which got very messy very quickly. And I tried splattering white paint to make kind of a night sky with stars. And then for this next one, I kind of just went with a very, very simple idea. I just drew a blue star and a pink heart surrounded by a bunch of purple. And then I decided for my last idea, I really wanted to do a gray cloud with rain, but I wanted the rain to be like a rainbow rain. And I kind of regret this decision, but I ended up painting the colors not in a uniform line to make a rainbow. I kind of just put the colors all over, and then I added water on top of that, which kind of just made all of the color blend together. And so I wasn't too happy with the end result. I definitely wanted to redo this one, but I think I'll keep that idea for another video. And finally, once everything was dry, I just went in and put my initials and the date onto the backs or fronts of each of them. Overall, I am very happy I took the time to practice. While my skills aren't great, I feel like they slightly improved and I kind of have a better understanding of using watercolor and how it works. Overall though, the first painting I did was my favorite and the one that I think I liked the most out of all of them and the one I most enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed this and found it entertaining or at least nice to watch. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I really hope you all enjoyed.